You determine your mood, not your circumstances. See, a lot of people allow their circumstances to dictate their mood. If they're facing good circumstances, they're in a good mood, and vice versa. The thing is, whether or not a circumstance is good is not based on its difficulty, but by our response to it. See, one of the biggest factors to whether or not you're in a good mood is your energy, how you choose to respond to what happens to you. See, a lot of people are like, yo, I have low energy, so I'm going to be in a bad mood. They say that subconsciously because they live it out. However, they're missing the point. See, your energy is not how you feel. Your energy is actually how you respond to how you feel. And if I respond in a bad way, I'm going to have less energy because a bad mood produces less energy. See, energy doesn't determine mood, but mood shapes energy. So when I choose to respond in a positive way so I can be in a good mood, I'm going to have more energy for myself. And when I respond with a lot of energy, I'm going to be in a good mood because of my response. Now, it may be hard for some people to consistently respond in a positive way. That's why I like to say that your mood is more determined by who you are than how you feel. So how can we be in a better mood? And the answer is pretty simple. All you have to do is change your mindset. See, your mindset is your way of thinking. And by changing how you think, you can have a better frame around the things that happen to you so that you can respond in a better way. See, what we say creates a frame, frame shape focus, focus forms beliefs, and beliefs shape our perception, our energy, our response to reality. For example, right now it's about 82 degrees and cloudy. It's a pretty good day. But what if I said it was cold? Well, what I said will create a frame. Okay, why is it cold? And that frame, by asking a question, can help me to find an answer. Okay, it's cold because it's cloudy outside. Focusing on the fact that cloudiness makes it cold, even though that's inconsistent with reality. And as I focus on that, I'm going to have a different belief. Cloudiness makes it cold outside, and that gives me a different perception of reality. So because it's cold, I'm going to have to put some clothes on so I can stay warm. See how I have a different response based on what I said that changed how I thought? And this is how we become more and have a better mood, by changing what we say. Because what we say creates our mindsets, a way of thinking, and our thoughts shape our perception. And by having a good perception, we can respond in a positive way and have more energy. And by having more energy, we can have a better mood for ourselves. Because mood is state and energy is response. And energy dictates your mood, because when you respond in a positive way, you will have a better mood. So if you like this content, please subscribe. I try to post a short every day, post a long form video every single week. Also, I have a book that came out. It's called Controlling the Controllable, How Anyone Can Become Influential. And in that book, I lay out the principles of becoming influential, that if you follow, you will become influential, because principles cannot lie. So check that book out on Amazon if you'd like to. And I'll see you guys next week for another video.